Oh my gosh, that's a lot of money.
Ganito ang itsura ng 1 bilyong piso.
1 billion pesos. Is that how you pronounce it? Piso? Piso? I thought it was peso.
Ganito kalaki ang itsura ng 500 milyong piso na ninakaw ng mga korap na politiko.
Ganito kalaki ang itsura ng 250 million.
Stolen by corrupt politicians.
Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganito kadaming pera.
Ganito kalaki ang itsura ng 50 million.
It's not just politicians, right? Because contractors, from the flood control projects, are they considered politicians? Not so sure. But maybe they could be linked to politicians.
Yung pesos.
Ganito pala ang itsura ng 10 milyon na ninakaw ng mga kurap na politiko?
Ganito kalaki ang itsura na 1 milyong piso ninakaw na isang kurap na politiko. Balita ko, pati mga classroom ginawa nyo ng negosyo. Alam nyo ba na ang 1 milyon na to kayang bumili ng 850 pieces na upuan para sana sa aming mga estudyante.
That's a lot of chairs, man.
At kaya nitong punuin ng halos 30 na classroom sa iba't ibang eskwelahan.
Wow.
Diba?
See, instead of stealing that money, you could put it into improving the school system here in the Philippines so that everybody can win in the end, If you invest in your community and your citizens, in the end, we are all better for it and we are all winners.
Sabi nyo, kabataan ng pag-asa ng bayan.
They are the future.
Pati pondo ng edukasyon, pinoporsyentohan nyo. Porkit ba yung mga anak nyo sa private school nag-aaral? Kaya sa amin, wala kayong pakialam? Ilang henerasyon pa ang nanakawan nyo ng kinabukasan? Kung hindi kayo, sino ang tutulong sa amin mga estudyante na magkaroon ng magandang edukasyon? Kung hindi kayo, sino ang tutulong sa amin para magkaroon ng magandang edukasyon?
Yes! I agree. Well said.
Bakit pilit yung pinagkakait? Etong pera na to, pwede sana magamit sa maayos at magandang sistema to eh. Pero hindi ito nangyari dahil ito'y binulsa at ninakaw.
Utang ina! Ganito pala ang itsura ng 10 milyon na ninakaw ng mga kurap na politiko? Sa 10 milyon na to?
Okay, so they started with 1 billion all the way down to 1 million. And then with 1 million, they gave us an example of what you could do with 1 million. And I feel like they're gonna start going back up again and showing us what those amounts can be used for if they weren't stolen, by whomever stole it, okay?
Kung napunta lang to sa amin, kaya sana netong bumili ng libu-libong sako ng binhi at pataba para sa aming mga magsasaka. Mga butil na sana'y itinanim na palay at naging kanin sa pagkainan ng bawat pamilya natin. Kayang-kaya na sana nitong bumili ng daang-daang makinarya at sistemang patubig. Dugot pawis ang puhunan namin dito, pero kayong mga buayang nakaupo, kayo ang nakikinabang sa pera
Sitting
ng bayan.
crocodiles.
Imbis na umasenso, baon na kami sa utang. Hindi naman kami tamad eh. Pero paano kami uunlad? Kung paulit-ulit.
Oh, definitely. Filipinos are not lazy at all, man. They work super hard and I can see it and I've experienced it firsthand because I live here in the Philippines, man. They work so hard for such little return. It is unfair. So the least that their country should do and can do is not freaking steal from them, man. When the higher-ups and the government steals from their own people, it just shows you how broken the system is. And not just the system, the country at its core, man. This has to change, which is why I am proud of Filipinos that are standing up against this, and content creators that are making content like this, basically doing their part to help their kababayans, their countrymen. So as you can see, we are reacting to a video by Von Ordona called Ganito Kalaki ang Ninakaw sa Atin, which means this is how much was stolen from us, you know? And that's exactly what they are showing us in this video. Maligayang pagbabalik sa akin channel. Ako po si Ovela. I'm a sound engineer, beatmaker, and content creator on YouTube based here in Manila, Philippines. Let's get back to it.
Ulit nyo kaming ninanakawan.
Ganito kalaki ang
Boom,
itsura
see, I was right.
50 million pesos
50 million
na
pesos.
korap na politiko. Kahit magtrabaho ako ng 10 taon na puro overtime, hindi ko kikitain to eh.
Overtime, man. Overtime. OT.
Pero kayo, kayang-kaya nyong ibulsa to? Nakakapagod na ang putang inang sistema dito sa Pilipinas. Kahit anong sikap ko, kulang pa rin ang sahod para sa pamilya ko. Alam mo kung ano pa yung masakit? Yung buwis na kinakalta sa sahod ko, hindi man bumabalik sa akin bilang...
Exactly. And this is where I feel it hurts the most. It's the taxes, the people's taxes. They are supposed to see it, you know, you're supposed to see where your tax money goes to the improvement of the country, right? Whether it be the roads or something else. But Filipinos don't see it because that money apparently goes into the pockets of higher-ups.
Maayos na serbisyo. Imbis na maayos na kalsada, murang bilihin.
There you go, roads.
Hindi. Puro sports car at mansyon ang nakikita ko sa social media.
Claudine ko.
Ano yun?
Ay, nako.
Nagpapayaman sa inyo? Ang sarap yung yakapin sa leg hanggang sa mag-violet na kayo. Tangina. Tapos kami isang kahig, isang tuka. Gigigil ako sa inyo eh.
Oh, did you notice? So, this guy is an actor, I would assume, right? So he's been hired to represent this type of character for this video. But I feel like he is so passionate about the issues that are ongoing here in the Philippines. So the flood control project, you know, that are currently under intense scrutiny due to allegations of corruption, right? That's all basically what Filipinos can talk about today. You know, I can see that firsthand, that he kind of forgot that he was acting, and he got so passionate about it that the people that are, you know, the crew basically behind told him to calm down. Wow. It tells you a lot about the situation here in the Philippines right now.
Hindi pre. Kasi sa pera na to, kaya nitong matulungan mahigit 50,000 na manggagaong Pilipino na katulad ko at mayangat ang sahod. Pero hindi. Hindi ito nangyari. Dahil ito ay binulsa at ninakaw.
Yep. That's a lot, bro. Oh, he looks so defeated already.
100 milyon to? Ganito pala kadami ang mga ninakaw na mga korap na politiko. Ngayon lang ako nakakita ng ganito kadaming pera. Grabe. 2 milyon sanang nagugutom na Pilipino ang kayang pakainin neto.
Yeah, man.
Ito ba yung pinag-awayan nyo sa Senado?
2 million Filipinos, it should be what? Like at least 2% of Filipinos. That's a lot.
Mga putang ina nyo!
Damn!
Araw-araw kami nagbabayad ng buwis para sa mga bilihin. Ang sinasabi nila, merong ayuda, pondo, programa para sa mga mahihirap. Nasaan? Nasaan? Wala.
Wala,
nakita,
nada,
nothing.
nothing.
Nagpapayaman. Hindi naman namin kasalanan na pinanganak kami na mahirap. Ang gusto lang namin, mabuhay na may dignidad. Pero wala eh. Ang tingin nyo lang sa aming mahihirap, salot sa lipunan.
Ouch.
Hindi mahalaga lang naman kami sa inyo pag kailangan nyo ang boto namin tuwing eleksyon. Diyan kayo magaling. Pero pagkatapos nun, wala. Wala na kaming kwenta sa inyo. Ang gagarapal nyo magnakaw ng milyong-milyong pera na hindi nahuhuli. Samantalang isa sa amin, nagnakaw ng isang sakong bigas. Dinampak agad ng mga pulis. Sa totoo lang, ang dami sana mabubusog sa pera na to. Pero hindi ito nangyari. Dahil ito ay binulsa. Tinakaw.
Look at the amount of money. Stacks on stacks on stacks. It almost hides the person that's standing besides it. That's how much money that represents. Ay,
Ganito
nako.
kalaki ang itsura ng 250 million
250 million.
ng mga corrupt na politiko. Araw-araw akong bumabiyahe sa kalsada, nainitan, nauulanan, para lang makapag-deliver.
It's true, man. I feel so bad for people that deliver stuff right on their motorbikes, because here in the Philippines, you either have intense heat or intense rain, right? So they're either sweating like pigs, right? Like sweating bullets, or they are soaked, and yet they never give up, man. Seriously, they do their jobs. That's what I'm saying. Filipinos are hard workers. Respect.
May mauwi sa pamilya ko. Hindi nyo ba kayang gumawa ng tapat na proyekto na hindi nyo pinoprosyentuhan? Sira ang daan, puro lubak. Halos buhay na namin yung kapalit sa bawat biyahe namin eh.
Tapos yung kita namin, halos ubos na. Dahil sa putang inang mahal na gasolina na yan at sa mga boundaries namin. Di ba may pondo naman para sa kalsada, murang serbisyo at suporta sa aming mga rider. Pero saan napupunta? Putang ina. Ayun! Nasa bulsa ng mga buhaya. Tapos pag na-aksidente kami, wala kaming makuhang kulong. Kapag nawalan kami ng trabaho, wala kaming masasandalan. Sa malaking halaga na to, kaya nitong gawing...
And I'm assuming health insurance in the Philippines is barely existent, right? Right? I'm just assuming.
Ligtas at maayos na biyahe ang mga libo-libong tricycle driver, bus driver, jeepney driver, at sa mga kapwa ko rider na araw-araw na nagsasakripisyo para makapaghanap buhay. Pero hindi ito yung nangyari dahil ito ay binulsa at ninakaw.
Man, I can think of so many projects that can be done with that money to improve the Philippines. Seriously. What? How much is this? Even the Filipino flag, man, looks sad because of what's going on. Look at it. It's all like...
Ganito kalaki ang itsura ng 500 milyong piso na ninakaw ng mga korap na politiko. Kung napunta sana to sa amin, kaya sana nitong magdagdag ng halos 5,000 hospital beds para sa mga pampublikong hospital. Kaya sana nitong mag-provide ng daang-daang teknolohiya, pasilidad at espesyalista. Dahil alam nyo na hindi namin kayang magpagamot sa ibang bansa. Habang kayo, general check-up sa Singapore pa? Sa US pa? Hindi ka piniling magkasakit. Pero bakit sobrang parusa ang magkasakit sa bansang to? Yung sakit ko, pwede sanang malunasan. Kung meron lang sanang gamot at maayos na paggamutan.
See, I was just talking about health insurance. I got my answer.
Ng ER. Ang sinabi sa akin, wala daw gamit, wala daw gamot, wala daw bakanting kama, walang doktor, lahat na lang wala. Patayin niyo na lang ako!
Don't say that.
Bakit? Alam kong may pondo para dito. Pero ninakaw na. Kaya imbis na gumaling ako,
How can you be so selfish?
araw-araw na lang akong natatakot. Kinakabahan kung aabutin pa ba ako ng bukas. Dito sa Pilipinas, ang mahirap na pasyente, hindi na pinapapili kung lalaban pa o hindi na.
Like seriously, the fact that they're selfish, it takes hope from the people. They start thinking, okay, what am I doing all this for? Why am I killing myself to work this hard? Where am I going? You know, like, if I can't see that my life will be improved with my hard work, then what's the point? If all that money is being stolen from my pockets.
Kasi madalas, wala na talaga kaming laban. Hindi na tama! Na ang kalusugan naming mahihirap ang sinasakripisyo para sa bulsa ng mga ilan. Hindi lang pera ninakaw niyo sa amin. Pati yung karapatan naming mabuhay.
Which breaks my heart is the fact that I've seen this pattern over and over and over in the, you know, developing countries or third world countries that I have lived in, you know, like Algeria, like Kenya, you know. I've seen this happen and I followed the news, you know, when I was living in Africa. And so many African countries are third world countries where the government, you know, is corrupt and steals from its own people. Because when you see that the president stays at the top for 2 decades, you know, it just shows you that there is absolutely, that there isn't a system that works, you know, because the president is not supposed to stay in power for that long, you know, it's unhealthy. It just breaks my heart to see this pattern happen over and over and over again. And just that people, even though we like to say that we are evolving, in reality, we are not if we keep making the same mistakes.
Marami sanang matutulungan at mabibigyan ng pag-asa tong pera na to.
There, the hope that I was talking about.
Pero hindi yun nangyari dahil ito ay binulsa at ninakaw. Kaya yung tanong ko sa'yo, hindi ka pa rin ba galit?
Oh yeah, you guys are pissed. I'm pissed, you know. I'm a foreigner with a Pusong Pinoy, right? Filipino heart. So, I mean, even if I weren't, you know, when you see something like this happen, of course you're gonna get angry. Even if you're not actually a citizen of that country. It's just not fair.
Ganito ang itsura ng 1 bilyong piso na ninakaw ng mga korap.
Is that him? I think that's the guy, the owner of this channel.
Na politiko, kung napunta lang sana sa amin to, mababawasan ng halos 2,000 namamatay kada taon. Bawat sakuna, nakakatulog sana kami ng mahimbing na hindi nangangamba sa kaligtasan ng aming pamilya sa tuwing bumabagyo at umulan. Tapos sa isang iglap, inanod lahat ng baha, lahat ng meron kami. Bahay, gamit, pati mga alaala sa aming tahanan. At ang pinakamasakit, hindi bagyo yung sumira sa amin.
It was you guys.
Kundi yung korupsyon.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Because, you know, flood, rain, you can't do anything against that. Like, that's nature. It will happen. But corruption, you can do something to fix that.
Kung nagamit lang sana sa tama itong pondo na to para sa flood control,
there you go.
Masaya sana kami magpapasko. Kung maayos sana yung evacuation center, di sana hindi kami nagsisiksikan na parang hindi kami tao. Kung napatayo yung mga tulay na sinasabi nilang ghost project, di
yes,
sana
the ghost project.
hindi kami na-isolate o nagugutom habang kaming lahat basang-basa at giniginaw sa labas. Kayo namang mga kurap, komportable kayong natutulog sa mga mansyon nyo galing sa taong bayan. Oo, bagyo nagdala ng baha sa lugar na...
Oof. It's giving me chills, the speech and the music.
Pero
Well done.
tunay na sumira sa buhay namin ay ang kasakiman! Hanggang ngayon, umiiral sa ating bansa. Pero hindi pa huli ang lahat. Sana may natitira pang kahit konti na kaluluwa sa mga taong
It's a little bit konti.
Patuloy pa rin kaming umaasa na sambayan ng Pilipino na sa hinaharap magkakaroon tayo ng pagbabago.
And personally, if I came to the Philippines, it wasn't for the rich people. Seriously, it was for the regular Filipino, you know, who watched my channel and was so kind to me in the comment section of my videos. It's again, the Filipino heart, you know. Please take care of your people, Philippines.
Para sa mga taong hindi pa bukas sa mga mata, narinig
Kapwa.
nyo na ang boses
Kapwa.
at hinanakit ng taong bayan. Ngayon tatanungin namin kayo, hindi pa rin ba kayo galit?
Justice. Let's go. Very well inspiring. It's inspiring to keep fighting, you know, the corruption. So, kababayans, I am 100% with you. I am in your corner. But as a foreigner, even you guys tell me to not get involved, right, in politics, specifically here in the Philippines. But if there is anything else I can do via this channel to propagate, you know, a message, a strong message, I will do it, which is why I am reacting to this video, because I think it's also important. Maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat. More power to you guys. And of course, if you found value in this video, do not hesitate to check out my other reaction videos right here.